You're watching the 2025 Fall SCAC Media Days. Today, we're talking Concordia University volleyball. We're joined by head coach Amy Farber Teal and sophomore Brooklynne Fitzgerald. Coach Brooklynne, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for
Course.
having us.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, it's an exciting time coming into year one here. You were announced as head coach back in the spring. So, what does it mean to you to be a part of this program, and how excited are you coming into the fall of 2025?
I feel super blessed. It's been several years since I've coached college, and being able to get the challenge to be back into the college arena is really exciting for me. And I get to do it right here in Austin. So, super blessed to be a part of this amazing school and these wonderful young ladies, and just get the opportunity to coach again.
Well, Brooklynne, you're coming into your sophomore year, had a really breakout freshman campaign, led the team in kills and digs, all SCAC honorable mention. What's your mindset coming into 2025, and what's your focus been during this off season to prepare for the next year?
Yeah, the mindset is just the grind never stops. During the off season and during summer, just continuously working on my technique, my form, getting stronger, getting better, and preparing for the season. And as the season goes, we want to win, and I want to win, and I know our team is ready to play. So just that the grind never stops, and that we're gonna keep working until we get what we want and what we're striving for.
Because you've clearly put in the work from the recruiting aspect, a lot of freshmen in the mix this year. So, how do you work on that balance with those newcomers coming in and getting into the mix and that team chemistry aspect?
So that's the part I really, really enjoy. I have my master's in sports psychology, and so I really understand the importance of team culture and core values. And so this spring, the returners had a really great session of developing what our culture is going to be moving forward for Concordia, what we want our recruits to know when we talk about Concordia, and they've done a great job of laying down the foundation for the freshmen coming in. So I think the recruiting part was easy getting the freshmen in because they could see that the returners were all bought into the mission and the goal and the culture that we were trying to develop. So I'm super excited about the foundation that they've laid, and how they're going to have a legacy and leave an impact for these young girls joining us.
Brooklynne, coming off being a freshman yourself last year, what does it mean to you to be able to still kind of take the next step in your own career and be able to kind of lead the way? Obviously, you had a breakout freshman year and were a team leader, but what does it mean to you even just to take that next step?
Well, speaking of our team culture, we really had a big long meetings talking about what we want our team to be and how we want to set it up and how we want it to work. And I think a part of that is being very goal oriented and being, having personal goals, having team goals, all those things. So I think the next step is just focusing on, my personal goals with my technique for serve, receive, serving, hitting, and then also the team goals of, we have a scrimmage coming up soon. So first goal is win that scrimmage, a good sweep, things like that. And then towards our next goals of games and getting into the conference tournament. So things like that, being very goal oriented.
Because you talked about the culture that you're building there. How important is that upperclassmen or returning leadership when you have a coaching change and you're looking at a change from the top? How important is it to have that foundation there?
Very important. And I think we're so blessed to have Amy because she has really helped us to build that foundation. She's been such a key role in building it and making the structure for us. And yeah, she's just done a very great job. And I'm so blessed to have seniors and juniors that are also very bought in and are ready to also lead. And we have on our practice shirts, Proverbs 27:17, iron sharpens iron. So we're trying to live by that. And I think that's just a beautiful thing to have. And so, we're all one team. And so it's beautiful to see.
Coach, how big of an impact does it make when you've got students that are as fired up as you can tell that these are just coming in and knowing that they really have bought in already?
It's kind of, I'm speechless in just the joy and the atmosphere that they've created. It's nice to see them smile when they get to practice and when they want to be here and they want to be a part of something new. We talked about it this spring being a new chapter of Concordia Volleyball, and I really feel like they've all bought into that and they're super excited to be here. They're super excited to report, and just even the meetings that we had yesterday were just compliance and things. Everybody was really bought in and just ready to make that next step. And the upperclassmen, we have 9 seniors, really want to lay the foundation for the younger classmen. And it's just been amazing to see the joy and the spirit that they have for the season.
Coach, as we wrap up, we want to give you the final word. What do you want fans to know about this program and about this group of student athletes who represent Concordia?
I think they're hungry. I think that they're gritty, and I think that they're ready to showcase their talent and their hard work that they did this spring, and blending in the freshmen that we have, and in just kind of raising the culture and the elevation of the athleticism that we have has been super encouraging. So, the foundation that we have is that Christ first, each other second, our families third. I know that sounds like not a great order of things, but I think that in a culture where you're really trying to do something different, we have to put God first and we have to put each other second to really change the dynamics that we have here in Concordia. So I'm super excited for everybody to kind of see the rise of Concordia again.
Concordia University head coach Amy Farber Teal and sophomore Brooklynne Fitzgerald. The Tornadoes will open the season at the Austin College Tournament, taking on Arcadia on August 29th. Coach Brooklynne, thanks so much for joining us. Best of luck this year.
Thank you.